All right, we start with some breaking news coming in. Now, this is the latest update coming in from the Israel Embassy incident probe. Now, there has been a letter that has been discovered at the scene. It bore the insignia of an organization on a letterhead that was written in Hindi, and it contained abusive content. Now, in addition to this, in addition to the police presence, forensic experts from the CFSL were also present at the location. 2 suspects have been identified through a CCTV footage, and the police are in process of filing a case. The typed name of the organization in that letterhead is Sir Allah Resistance. So that is the big update we're getting in. There are more leads that are coming in. My colleague Akhil Jamil joins us from outside the Israel Embassy for more. Akhil, we were discussing this earlier also, that there is this letter that has been found, that has been recovered just last evening. The Delhi Special Police Cell and the Fire Brigade yesterday, they denied that there was any blast, but there has been an incident. There is a security concern that took place, and the area is, of course, right now under heavy security. Paramilitary forces have been deployed. But tell us more about this letter. It's a letterhead, in fact. The organizational name is Sir Allah Resistance, and this is, sounds like the Palestinian resistance, because that has been what they call their movement for freedom. And this is the name that has been mentioned, Sir Allah Resistance. There's also there's abusive content that has been written, that has been mentioned. Take us to the details of that, and what are the any kind of leads that the agencies are getting as far as this evidence is concerned?
Well, absolutely. The letter which the police team which is investigating the case have recovered is written in Hindi, and the details of that letter is concerning, because there were 2 things very clearly mentioned, that abusive language were used against some people in this letter. And what we know so far, that the Sir Allah Resistance organization name has come forward in this case, and through which the suspect have just put it over there, the letter over there, which was found by the team investigating the case. I would like to request my Vijay to pan and show you the visual of that side. And that side there you can see the paramilitary forces also have been deployed over here this morning, because the investigation is still going on. And at that point very itself, where the paramilitary forces are deployed, there a similar kind of blast has happened yesterday, last evening, around 5:47 p.m. in the evening. And when the eyewitnesses who were near the bus stop itself, because right now we are standing at the bus stop here, some eyewitnesses were there, and they said that initially they thought that this is a tire blast, and when they realized that no car is over there and no one is standing over there, then they realized that this must be something different, and then the police team was called over here. And when the police team reached over here, they identified that it could be a blast also, and the nature of the blast was being discovered and being investigated by the police team. And then after that, what we saw, the special police team unit have reached over here, the dog squad unit have reached over here, the bomb disposal team, and the forensic team. So still the forensic team is still working on. So once the FSL report will come out, then only it will be clear that what was the nature and who all are behind it, and what was their motive, the intent of those individuals who.
Right, of course, that is in fact very important information that is being picked up right now. Akhil, viewers, just for your benefit, if you're tuning in right now, I'll just tell you that about yesterday's Israeli embassy incident. There was, of course, a blast that was reportedly heard by the people in the embassy, but what we know from the special cell of Delhi police, that there was no blast or there's no explosion, but sources tell Republic TV that there is a letter that was recovered, and it says Sir Allah Resistance, as far as that name of the organization on that letter is concerned. Akhil, coming to you on another angle of the 2 suspects who have been identified through the CCTV footage. Tell us more about when are they spotted? Is it around the timing of the blast? From which direction? Or any leads on who these people are?
So right now, what we know so far, when that incident took place around 5:47 late in the evening. After that, for the next 3 hours, the special unit team, the squad team, the bomb squad team, and the dog disposal team, and the forensic team, they have been deployed over there, and they have been working on that front to get the details. And after that, the CCTV footage have been recovered, and police team have been zeroing down all the CCTV footage of this very location from where they have come and where they have gone. So the details of all those CCTV footage will be seen, that who those two individuals are. And apart from that, if you see the later of the content, which is significant for the probe, and still we don't know, because the police team is still working on that investigation, and they're trying to discover that those suspects who have been identified, whether that letter was written by them only, or what they have been acting as a messenger, or written was written by someone else, or they have just come over here to drop it. And so right now, what we know so far, there's a lot of movement just outside our very location, and there you see some CRPF personnel moving over there. And what we know so far in this case, that earlier when that incident took place, the police team have tried to get the details of those individuals who have come over here. But right now, it's very important to corroborate all those angles, that who those two individuals were who were involved in this case. Yes.
Of course, and as earlier you were telling us that the security has been beefed up. Paramilitary forces have also been deployed in that area that you're just showing us right now on the screens. There has been, is there any kind of advisory also that has been issued by the Israeli Council? Are there more areas that have been, identified as, places where security is being beefed up? Akhil.
Security have been beefed up on this very road of Prithviraj Road, where we are standing right now, and here the traffic movement is a bit less, but the securities are constantly deployed over here since morning. And apart from that, what we know so far, because according to our sources, that all the after the incident, because the name of the organization which has written that letter have been identified as Sar Allah Resistance, and there could be more than two individuals, because what we know so far in this case, that two suspects can be seen in that visual CCTV footage, and what the police team is trying to zero it down, that were the two individuals who were involved in this case, or is there any larger angle to it, or is there any some organization through which they have come. So all those angles are being probed right now, and the special unit team is constantly working on it to get to the situation.
In fact, more details, and we're getting more information on this. I request you to just stay with us. We're getting more inputs. The enigma now surrounding this suspicious blast, or this alleged suspicious blast, is expected to be unraveled through analysis of CCTV footage. As we were just talking about that, viewers, Delhi police is currently charting the route of the two suspects captured on the CCTV. The investigation involves scrutinizing over 500 CCTV recordings, while agencies are also examining the dump data from the blast site that involves around 5,000 mobile numbers. Continuous police presence remains at the suspected blast site, as we were just showing you, with the deployment of a paramilitary force company. Also, heightened security measures have been implemented for the religious sites and residences linked to the Jewish community in Delhi. So that's what we were just talking about, viewers, and Arka continues to be with us for more information. So, of course, there are 500 CCTV recordings, Akhil, that are being now investigated. The call records, also the dump data from the blast site, which involves around 5,000 mobile numbers, are also being checked. And as we were just talking about the security measures, various Jewish community areas where there is a population of Jewish community in the national capital, security has been heightened there also.
Well, absolutely. Well, the police team have been constantly investigating it, and the CCTV footage of not just only on this road, the Prithviraj road, have been recovered by the team. Apart from this road, if you see moving towards another side, because we are right now standing at the back side of the Israeli embassy, and if you go towards the front side of the Israeli embassy, so there are a lot of this, because this is a very high security zone, the embassy zone over here, and the police team is recovering all those CCTV footage, and they are trying to get to the details of those CCTV footage and tracking down that from where those individuals, both the individuals have come from. So understanding the en route, from which route they have come from to this very place, because right now we are standing at the Hindi Institute. This is the Hindi Training Institute area on Prithviraj Road. This is the backside of the Israeli embassy where that incident blast took place last evening. So the police team is corroborating on those all details, that from which side both the suspects have come from, and from where they have fled. So all those directions on which both the suspects have come from is being recovered by the Delhi police team, and they are working on the CCTV footage to get to know the details and the passage used by those individuals. Yes.
Right. All right. Thank you so much, Akhil, for joining us with the details coming in right now. Viewers, the security, remember, has been heightened outside the embassy, as Akhil was just showing us. Paramilitary forces, a company of paramilitary force has also been deployed. CCTV footage are also being now investigated, along with the dump data involving 5,000 mobile numbers is also being investigated. And of course, that letter, a suspicious letter, also is being now investigated. We'll get you more details as and when we receive more information on that incident.